I really want
Skyward Sword.
Oh man,
It's Skyward Sword!
Skyward
Totally is.
Skyward Sword?
Yeah!
By itself, though. I called that.
Yeah, probably.
No.
There was a rumor a long time ago that it was coming.
Dude, give me a tri-pack with
yeah.
What
Winter and
is
Twilight
this?
Princess, please. I know they're never going to.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
collection.
but Skyward Sword's so fucking underrated.
Yeah, but
Are you
I'm
not
not
like
this game and then
I
talk
don't have
shit
enough
like they weren't fucking complaining about it before.
Oh, motion control.
Yeah, the motion. There better be motion controls actually.
Well,
Yeah, there it is. That was
It's not.
motion controls. That was definitely motion controls.
Well, they should get it.
Yeah, that's motion controls, baby. It's back. People are pissed.
Stay mad.
Yeah!
Who's mad?
Dude!
Who's mad?
Skyward Sword has the best Zelda story, I think.
Skyward Sword.
I was
I'm
mad
about to
today.
say it's the
Today.
Wii one, and I just
Yeah.
don't know it.
I'll buy it.
I forget the title.
That was like not familiar.
What you've just seen is the Legend
35th
of Zelda
anniversary, let's do
Skyward
it.
Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming
And everyone
to
hated
the
it.
Switch.
Like the same week as Skyrim.
Cool.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use
Yeah, how's that gonna work?
I
I
was
love
say it,
it.
it
It's
looks
just
like
gonna be
sword
the
and the
Joy-Cons.
nunchuck controller.
weird
Yeah.
combat. So
With
I
the
wonder.
increased processing
I'm
power
assuming they'll
of the
have
Nintendo
control
Switch system, the controls here are
options.
smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the
Hell
sword
yeah.
and shield here by having the player hold two
No.
Joy-Con controllers.
So wait, do you control this?
It was hated
The
because
Joy-Con
it had
controller-
a
Still gonna be
motion controls
motion.
people didn't like, and
Swing it to have Link
there was a
swing
lot
his
of
sword in the game.
linearity.
So I didn't mind the
Exactly.
linearity. I
Controller
just
in
hated
your
the.
left
It's just like
hand
repetitive,
by
right?
lifting
The
the
controls I
controller
thought was
up,
great. I
raise
never
the
had
shield to
any
block
problem with
enemy
controls.
Maybe they're gonna
I heard it's what Twilight Princess should have been.
You can perform
Twilight
other
Princess is my
actions
favorite.
like using both controllers to wield a bow.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
like
the
fire.
controls-
movements add a sense
I
of
played on
agency
GameCube,
and
though.
attention to combat.
Yeah, the GameCube is the way to fucking play
But
that.
we've also
Wasn't there
made
like
it
a ton of
possible to play the
backtracking
game
or
with
something?
button controls to
Just
ensure
backtrack
Twilight
and all
Princess,
Zelda.
yeah.
Oh,
or
and button only
Nintendo
controls.
Switch
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
I see. Yeah.
let's
Well, no, I figured that. There's no way they're gonna make it
Buttons.
so that you have to
We
play it
decided
on
to
fucking
apply
the
the
big
sword.
screen.
Nintendo Lite get fucked.
Yeah, Nintendo Lite be fucked. Yeah,
That'll
obviously
be
got
neat.
button
You
only
don't just
control.
press a button. You got to.
Tilt
So
the
yeah,
stick down
that's what I was
when you
thinking.
want
You're
to
gonna use
swing the
the
sword
Nah,
down.
I'm good.
light stick. Yeah, I mean that
Swing
looks
to
like
the
it could
right.
be pretty good.
To the left or
I'm
diagonal.
good.
Yeah. I don't
Just
see
tilt the
why
sticks
we
in the
couldn't have
respective
done this.
direction.
That's like Metal Gear Rising, the thing that David was having a problem
David
with.
didn't like it.
Oh wait, we use
Ooh.
Oh, some nice
Oh, those are
that's
so
cool.
nice.
Drift,
I
drift,
think
drift,
I
drift,
want
drift,
it, though.
drift, drift.
No, you don't. It
DK.
doesn't matter because the drift don't matter.
Legend
You
of
use the
Zelda
motion
Skyward
control.
Sword.
Super Drift Bros, that's what they call the
Story in
Joy-Cons.
the Legend of Zelda
'Cause
timeline
there's two
details the
Legend of
events
Zelda.
around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope
Well-
that people who played the original
Hell
game
yeah.
on Wii and
When's
those
it coming
playing
out?
it for
May?
the first time
April.
will enjoy discovering the origins
I'm excited to
of
play
the
it for the
Legend of
first
Zelda.
time.
Yeah, me too.
Is this
July
such a-
16th.
That's
Zelda
too
Skyward
far
Sword
away.
HD
Wow,
launches
that's
July
later
16th.
Oh.
than I thought.
Too far.
Following this Nintendo Direct,
Call-
you'll be able to
call
pre-order
the-
the game on Nintendo eShop.
Called
Thank
what?
you.
And the specially designed
Skyward Sword?
Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's
Did you call it
myself.
controllers? No, I don't think so.
You're gonna get
Oh, well, you
already know this.
You
but The
called
Legend of
something
Zelda
that has been a
Skyward
rumor
Sword
for
was
like
the
2
last
years.
original console game prior to
But I
The
knew it was
Legend
gonna
of
happen
Zelda Breath
this
of the
time.
Wild game.
Well, yeah, there hasn't been a
No,
fucking
maybe
direct in
Conventions
2 years.
of The Legend of Zelda. However,
They were
it gave a
cooking it.
glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted
getting a
as
real
you scaled
deep dive.
walls with
Yeah,
vines
really.
and ran. Even the concept
I
of
think
collecting items
visually,
to
I
upgrade
think it's
gear.
the most appealing other than.
I hope those of you
Yeah,
who
that-
played
and
The
it's
Legend of Zelda
definitely
Breath of the
updated
Wild
in
will
a
give
way
this
where
game a try as well.
It still looks like a Wii game, but
Please try
Yeah, I was about to say, it
Still
looks
appealing.
still very
I'm excited to
weird.
try it.
well, yeah,
I,
but like,
I never
like
started
the
playing
original,
Zelda
like
before.
a lot of things didn't have.
But I like
Please look
Breath of the
forward to
Wild,
The Legend of
Hyrule
Zelda
Warrior.
Skyward
It
Sword
is
HD.
aliased up the yeah.
I'm
It's 480p.
stoked.
so.
Words. To try this. All right.
Yeah.
So Skyward.
Yes, baby!
Nice.
Oh, it's HD. It looks so much better.
Yeah, it looks
Oh my
good.
god, dude.
I am very curious how they're doing the sword combat. It's 60 frames too.
Oh, it is Damiani.
Yeah.
That's a step up. Dude,
Still doing directional stuff somehow.
yeah,
it
still
Dude,
looks
it looks good.
Looks fantastic.
Dude.
One of the greats.
Yes.
Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now.
Oh man, it's like holiday.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
10 years ago?
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
But is that going to be
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the
Give
sword.
us another way, though.
Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the
Because Switch Lite people are screwed.
The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
There we go. Yep. Easiest solution. It's only
Tilt
during
the stick
lock-on.
down when you want to swing the sword downward. Swing to the right,
Sweet.
to the
Just
left,
like Revengeance?
or diagonally.
Yes.
Just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Can you not move the camera on this thing?
You can. I think it's probably going to be
Here's
Z.
something else.
Yeah,
They
you
might
probably like
restrict
hold
it
a
to
button and
Z.
then use.
Yeah.
Specially designed
Whoa.
Joy-Con.
Those are hype.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Oh,
The Legend of Zelda
You need
Skyward Sword, as the
You need
game
that, bro.
depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself.
Timeline. You just mentioned the timeline, Damiani.
Who's typing? And those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
July
The
16th.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July
What if that was
16th.
today?
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Don't even twist my arm. So great.
Please
Coming
look
for you,
forward to
Gary.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Which game? Which game? It's probably Skyward Sword.
Skyward
Sword.
Skyward Sword? Yup.
Is it Skyward Sword? Still just by the image of the sky.
What?
It's
Let's go.
oh.
Interesting. What are they gonna do with the
Hey, the
This
rumors
is
are
like-
true.
They're like, hey, why you guys
I
wait
played
for,
one hour
you
Skyward
know,
Sword because I
This was
hated
on
the
Wii.
the most
You
open
with the-
Zelda
I'm
game
so
ever?
happy I finally
The
played
most
this
open
too.
Yeah.
Zelda game ever. Let's get
They're not as.
the most
I don't want to look at it.
non-open
I actually,
Zelda game.
feel like
for
they're
once,
not-
I don't want
just
to look
like
at the trailer because I want to play it. No, they're back.
I haven't beaten this game.
I'm excited
So
to replay
maybe-
this though.
Maybe I give it another
play
shot on
together with someone?
No.
the Switch. I mean, it's a Zelda game. I'm gonna get it.
Skyward
That's
Sword.
so
But
HD.
it still
Looks
feels
really cool.
like
I'm happy to play on a controller.
I didn't really like when I played it back on the Wii.
Shield your eyes.
This
me.
game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I remember.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which
Oh, I remember.
Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Yeah,
Oh,
but can you?
saying it works even better.
The controls
Right.
for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con.
Sword and the shield.
I don't want to play
Okay.
like that though. What if I don't?
Hates this guy again.
Sword. Swing it to have Link
It's
swing
been
his
10
sword in the
years.
game.
Yeah, a lot of people complained about the motion control. I didn't. I love them. I'm excited that they're back.
Okay, I will be playing with the regular controller though. Thank you very much.
You can perform other
Oh my god, please don't come out in April or May.
to wield a bow and arrow.
Or June.
These physical movements
July
have
would be
sense of
sick.
Can I
urgency
play
and tension to combat.
with My pro controller.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls.
Yes!
Whether you played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite
So you
system.
can do both.
After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
This is a little hot. See,
Really?
that's.
You know, my stick is.
There you go.
Tilt
Simple.
the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
They explain great detail how you play this game.
Like it
Yeah,
happened.
because that was the main
This
question.
happened so
right?
fast.
How would
Like,
you
it's
play
really fast.
without motion direction?
I remember people on like
Maybe.
Twitter
I
and
could
stuff
see
would
that.
say
I
like,
could see
but
that.
how could they
Maybe.
translate the motion controls to the game? It's just like I don't know. There's a fucking.
Oh! Okay.
After the Master Sword.
I want-
Yes. The shield.
Can I just have them both look like the one on the right? Oh, I want these.
That looks fire, bro.
The story in the Legend of Zelda timeline details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
in.
Legend
Sort
of
of
Zelda.
first time.
Let's play it again.
You're excited?
Yeah.
You got something
mean-
that you're really excited
Oh,
about?
July.
What?
Okay.
Launches July 16th
I am full of predictions today, you guys.
I don't agree with that fake out at the beginning.
on Nintendo eShop.
They made me think it was going to
Signed
be.
Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna buy
They're
it.
already sold
I
out.
already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was
I
the
definitely-
last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh wow,
And
it
it was
is.
still following the established
Two daughters
convention
beat
of The
it.
Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into
I
many
play the
features
lottery?
and
Nah.
innovations that would
Lottery's
eventually
only for
be
me.
adopted
Back
by
off.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Yeah, it's a different game.
So
though.
it
Don't-
sounds so much like please play our game.
Don't do that. Don't do that in
We don't
customers.
want people to like
It's a different game, bro.
Please look for The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
I wish they would release.
I'm excited,
Remake
though.
HD
I'm
and
excited.
Final Fantasy HD also.